Okay, this is a 2013 Boss 302, and my wife and I were in Myrtle Beach when we saw these cars, and we just had to have one. So we met a dealer down there, and the guy made us a super deal on it, and I told him that I wanted to wait until I got back home, give the dealers back home the same opportunity, and the dealers back home wouldn't even give me a fair deal. So I called him up. I said, what's it going to take to buy that car? He says, give me a credit card for $500, and I bought it over the phone, sight on scene. We rented a car, went down to Myrtle Beach, picked it up and drove it back, and that's how you see this car today. And when we got the car, my wife says, I don't know whether I love that color or I hate that color. And she says, I'm in between, but I'm sort of leaning towards loving it. But she says anything this color can't be from this world. It's got to be extraterrestrial. So I said, if it's extraterrestrial, let's just call the car the Alien. And that's how the car got its name. But it is a full race car. It's only been offered by Ford in 2012 and 2013, and it was supposed to replicate what they did in 1969 and 1970 when they also offered the Boss. And back in 1970, that Boss won the new USAC championship with Dan Gurney. So because of it being such an auspicious occasion, they decided to bring it back for 2 years again, and in 2012 and 13 they offered it once more. But this time they did it a lot better. They actually tested this car on the track for almost 2 years before they brought it out and offered it to the public. And everything on it is raced from the front end to the back end. It's got a special engine in it. It's called it's a variant from the Coyote, and it's a super engine. It's got forged crank, forged pistons, 11-to-1 compression ratio. It's got a special intake. It's got two keys in it, a black key and a red key. And the black key is for street driving. It's tuned that way. When you put the red key in it, they've tuned it separate for the track. So it's actually got a super tune for the track. And it's the only time Ford ever decided to do this. It's a one-time deal, and it worked very well. And but it's just a complete race car, basically, that you're allowed to drive on the street, and that's why it's the Boss. They only make one Boss, and this is it.
Like the one like Brown and Willis had, 73, I like the half.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mark, and this is my wife Judy. We're from Louisville, Ohio. This is our 1968 Ford Mustang convertible that I received for Father's Day as a present 10 years ago today. She's got 53,000 original miles on it. Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, new originally, with the original motor, transmission, top, all the glass, most of the sheet metal. We found the build sheet, I have a copy of it sitting inside the car there, and everything matches the build sheet. It's had one repaint, the same color that it came off the factory line in New Jersey in, and that's pretty much all I've got.